All right, we have Gabriel from Online Electric here. He's going to show the new generator setup.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So you have basically what we have here is what we call a interlock kit. So you have this metal plate here that locks up the main breaker or the generator breaker, so you can only turn on one at a time. So essentially, in order to turn on the generator, you have to turn off the main breaker, and that allows you to move the this plate up, and then turn this breaker on, which turns on the generator. Well, it allows the generator to feed power into the house. Once you do that, then you can connect your generator onto this end here. This is a power inlet box here. It's a twist lock style, so you plug it in and twist it in there.
Sure.
And that's how you plug in your generator. I recommend, so that you don't get any surges inside the house, I would recommend that you turn on, you turn the main breaker off, and you also turn off all the breakers in the panel as well, and turn them on and on one by one.
One by one, yeah.
Yeah, that way you don't produce a surge going into the house and like burning out a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And that's why we also installed the surge protector in there to protect it against that as well. But that's how I would recommend doing it. Turn off the main, turn off every breaker, and then turn them on one by one once the generator is plugged in.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And where's the surge protector? Is this one right here?
This is the surge protector here. It's Eton Ultra surge protector. It has a lifetime warranty on it, manufacturer warranty, and it also has a $75,000 connected equipment warranty. So if anything were to go bad because of a surge, you will be protected up to $75,000.
Okay.
In this box here, you'll find the warranty information and the phone number for Eton, the provider of the surge protector. Okay.
Okay. So I assume all green is good, right?
Yes. When you have the two lights green, that's good. If you lose either one of those lights or both, then you need to replace it. And at that point, you would call Eton, and they'll send you a replacement unit.
And there's no switches or anything on here, right? This is just where it is.
The breaker that is powering that, it's right here. And I will be relabeling your
Okay,
panels.
relabel the panels. Okay,
yes,
awesome.
so you know
Great.
what it is.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
about it.
then we'll go through an instance of how to switch it over to the generator as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that would be whenever you guys are ready. I don't know if your wife is ready.
No, I'm ready. Right, we're ready in time. We're ready now.
Okay. Alrighty.
Do you ever use Teflon tape on there?
If you're gonna be running it for a while, yeah, I would. Let me grab some tin oil.
Okay, firing up the generator for the very first time. Choke open, so the choke's open now. For the propane, we shouldn't have to adjust the choke after we start up, so we'll see.
Okay. For the propane, is it that?
What's that?
Is it that for the propane?
Yeah, that, and I've been reading reviews and stuff that they just have the choke open all the way for the propane. The choke's open all the way. Now you can open it back up. There you go. We're going over procedure power. So the power's out now. We assume the power's out.
No, it's not out yet.
Yeah,
So,
but no, I mean, we had a power outage right now. We're assuming a power outage.
Yes. So you turn the breakers one by one.
All breakers off.
Only breaker I would recommend leaving on would be the surge protector one. So when you plug in the generator, it doesn't surge. Or actually, I'd recommend just turning that one on first once you plug in the generator.
Got it. So we got the main off.
Then you can
lift up. Now generator is switched over.
No, you can't turn the main on until you turn that one off.
All right.
So now we go outside.
Should we turn on the
No, that's what. Once we plug in the generator, that's the first one you want to turn on.
All right,
so
gotcha.
that everyone after that will be protected from surges, essentially.
Okay, right.
All right. So.
How do you know that's in all the way?
If you can twist lock it, that's when it's in all the way.
Okay, twist, all right.
Yeah. So now. Oh, I have to brake now.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, actually now we switch the brake around. And we are green coming from the generator.
Yeah.
Now the first thing we'll do before we turn anything on is we want to test the AC.
You think you're gonna run it?
We'll try.
Yeah.
Is that the AC?
Yeah, that's the AC. So it's probably not on because your house is up to temperature. You want to try turning it down, see when it kicks on.
It should be trying. It should be trying to kick on now, I would think. Let's see. Just give it a minute. I don't.
When it kicks on, you're gonna hear the generator.
Oh, so it didn't kick on yet. So I'm gonna go and I've been collecting water. I use it for watering plants and stuff. Yeah. It's got chlorine in it. Doesn't go bad. It produces about 30 gallons a day of distilled water. So why let it go to waste?
Oh wow.
So I put a drop of pump down there and water my plants.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Because water is very expensive here in Florida. All right. So. I would like to set, or do you want to do the air conditioning later, or just, what do you think?
We can do it later. Let's just see if everything else.
Okay, we'll turn off the air conditioner for now. AC's off. Okay. What are you turning on?
That's the range. That's your dryer. Actually, this is your dryer. And everything else in the house.
I see it kicking on now. There you go, those are big suckers. All right, I'm gonna go in the house and see how things are running.
All right.
Okay, we were on generator power. Lights on. Fan is spinning. Router is on. Internet is on. Check to see if we have internet. It does take a minute to come up. Everything shut off. We should have it soon. And internet is also running on. All nice. All generator power. Refresh that page, comes up in a snap. Well, it's coming up. Connect up to work. Refrigerator is on. I don't see the motor come on yet. I'm waiting for it to kick on. Alright, here's a big power hungry sucker, the dryer. We're going to try that right now. So, power on. We'll do a time drive, just run it for a little bit. Start. Dryer is running. I'll check it in a few seconds to make sure it is warm in there. I don't see why not. We have heat coming out of the dryer. Great. Dryer is running. Okay, outside lanai. Fan running. Refrigerator looks good. And the refrigerator is running. This one's running. Can you hear it? We're good. Can barely hear it, the generator outside.
Only use the dryer by itself. You could probably use the dryer with the washer, but I probably wouldn't use anything else. By the sound of how that generator sounded, I wouldn't use anything else. If you want to use the stove, I'll probably only use the stove by itself. I mean, you can always try it and just hear how the generator runs, but again, just by the sound of it, how it revved up that high, you don't want to have it revving up that high constantly. So you want to maintain it at a low rev, that way it lasts you longer.
We plan during a power outage not to do any laundry or cook, because we've got like an air fryer we can use for
it. It's an emergency, so you're not really looking to have all the comforts that you typically have. So I wouldn't run all those things, at least not at once. I would just run one at a time. You could probably run them, and I highly doubt it's going to go to run your AC. If you want, we could try it now. It's been off for a while, so.
That's AC?
No, this and this. So let's give it like 30 seconds.
I can go check the thermostat, but it should be on by now, I would think. But
no, you would hear the generator rev up. I know at my house, how many tons is yours?
3.
3? Mine's at 2.5, and it kills the generator.
Okay.
Like it chokes it out. It only stays on, like it will rev up, and sometimes stay on, sometimes it will go off.
Okay.
So it's just the startup of the AC that kills them.
Right.
So once they're running, it's fine. It's just startup.
So I was trying to shut everything down before we do the AC, get it going, and leave it really cold. Leave it the coldest setting and let it run. We'll see if that'll work.
And I think I told you too, I would just recommend buying a portable unit, like one of those that you can stick on the window, or those that roll around and you can just put it to vent to the outside. I would do that, and you can always put that in one room, the room you're going to be in, and that's it. Okay. That's what I would do. That's what I have in my house.
Okay. So. Well, let me try and turn the
thermostat down.
Yeah, because it should come on. It should have tried. Didn't even think it tried, did it?
No, it hasn't.
Okay. Yet. All right, man, let me go check that out.
Okay.
Air condition is running.
Go inside, put your hand on the vent. Maybe see if you
Okay. best news ever about the AC. It is running. It is running cold on generator power. Awesome. Turning everything else on with the air conditioning on. We're not going to run the stove or the dryer. Needs to be hanging. I'm gonna try a few lights and everything. All right.
I mean, it's revving high already. It's not super high.
Mm-hmm.
But once you turn on your microwave,
we're not gonna, yeah.
Or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, your lights will probably be fine.
Mm-hmm. Probably not the garage door either.
You probably try that.
Uh-oh, try the garage door with the AC on. Just hit the enter button. I'll see if it moves. Yeah, not a problem. That's with the AC on. I'm gonna try a couple lights in the house. Be right back, okay? Ooh, what's that? Probably the fridge came on. Could be the refrigerator coming. It's revving high though.
It's about to choke out.
Still handling it. It's just good. I'm gonna check everything out, alright? Winter, what's going on? Winter's a little upset because he doesn't know what's going on. What's the matter, Winter? This is generator power. How's your work? See that fan, Winter? It's being run by a generator. I don't think he cares.
Water heater, because once the water cools down enough, it will just come on automatically. So if the AC is running at the same time, it's gonna bog down again. You want to avoid the air hand. I mean not the generator bogging down as much as possible. That way it just lasts longer. Okay. It's an investment, so I would just make it last.
Okay, very good.
But yeah, I would just. Honestly, I would just get a portable AC if you're going to try to use the AC all day. If you plan on just using it partially, then turn everything off and just have that one on. And that's it.
And then cool the house that way. Okay, got it.
Yeah, if you need to cool the house.
Somebody said don't run the air conditioner at night.
Why is that?
I don't know. Somebody come by and take that.
Somebody said that on...
Some of my wife's relatives on the other side of Florida, they usually shut it off at night.
That's probably because you're not gonna need it as much because it's not gonna be as hot outside. True. But it's Florida, it's already hot as hell outside. You want to cool down your house so you can sleep better. I can't sleep without my AC on. So that's why I'm saying if you're gonna run it, probably run it at night when you're trying to actually get rest. Ah, good point. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. So I don't see the sense of not being able to run it at night.
Okay.
By the way, I don't think you're gonna be able to put the generator
in there
under there because that's actually all soffit. I thought it was solid roof, it's soffit, so the fumes can actually go into the attic. Okay, so we don't want that. And go through in the house. So you might want to run it out there. Also, I wouldn't let it sit on the grass like it is right now. I would probably put maybe plywood, something underneath it to lift it off the ground. That way it's not sitting on the grass. It might start a fire. You never know. True. Okay. So, especially if you're not looking at it constantly. It is fairly quiet too. I didn't think you. Once you close the doors, and also, I don't know if your neighbors are gonna complain because it's right by their windows. So I don't think they will because they got newer windows, so they probably barely hear it too. Okay. And who cares? It's your property, so. And one other thing I was gonna say, I don't know if this generator talks about any break-in periods, but I would probably. It did not. I might. If I were you, I'd probably look it up, and if it doesn't say anything, I would still probably run it for like 4 hours. For break-in? Yeah, just so it breaks in and all that. And then once you do that, then you can turn it off, and then you monthly just turning it on, running it on, and that's it, But I would let it break in, that way it's actually better for when you actually use it. Alright, but besides that, we should all be set. I would recommend buying a new battery as well, because obviously it was leaking. When you go to maybe try to turn it on again, it probably already leaked out, and it's probably gone by then. So I would buy a new battery, maybe buy a battery tender with that battery. Like maybe buy a lithium battery. Yeah, lithium battery. I was thinking about that. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it. Charged. Yeah, I've got this. I've got a trickle charger. For the battery. There you go. I would definitely plug it in when you're not using it. That way it doesn't just die on you when you actually need it, and you gotta go like this.
Right.
Which once you haven't started a generator in a while, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to try to turn it on. So, but yeah, you should be all set. We can go ahead and turn it off. So, turn everything back off again.
Generator's running. We turn everything back off. Reverse, right?
Oh, look at that! It's like relief. Look at that.
Yeah, it's coming down. See, I thought the idle control was off, so it wouldn't do that. So I guess it is.
Well, it does that anyway because you're drawing more power out of it.
Okay.
Alright, so now turned off the generator. So
You can pull that down.
pull that down, and now you can turn your main on. If I can. There you go.
That's your main.
So, and then just turn everything back on again. And this time you don't have to worry about turning everything on because it's utility power, so you don't have to worry about generator or anything. Alright,
Alright.
you're back on inside. You want to turn off the breaker on the generator.
Then we turn off the propane, right?
I would also do the same thing if you were running it on gasoline. I would just turn the fuel valve off so that it runs the fuel in the carburetor out, and you don't leave any fuel.
Yeah, I was reading about that too.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave any fuel in it, and then it get gummed up, and then you gotta worry about a clogged carburetor.
Right. So you're okay if I put you on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. So this is awesome. Everything's working. True Line Electric. This is Gabriel. And you know, we got estimates from multiple companies here. We went with True Line because they were the least expensive and the best customer service, and they seem to know what they're doing too.
Yeah.
Gabriel's very knowledgeable.
So you guys are definitely good to go now. So you should be definitely no more power outages, at least not for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Problem.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Right.
Let's have a good one.
True Line Electric.